Welcome to this message for creative artists. Now, I know that many of you that are drawn to this channel are artistic in some way, creative in some way. And for whatever reason, your guides said, we need to have a talk. And it doesn't feel like anything bad. It just feels like we need to have a talk. Like one of the moments where it's like, just some things that you need to know. And not just things like to offer guidance, of course, to offer guidance, but also to propel you forward, like to give you that push, that encouragement. Because I feel like at this time you don't realize it yet, but you are right, like on the other side of the threshold. Some of you think you're still waiting for that breakthrough. You've had the breakthrough. You know what you want to do. You know what you don't want. Now it's about standing in this authentic truth that you have discovered. I just wanted to wake up the energies, make sure you heard that. Make sure you're listening. It is time for you to step into your truth, that epiphany, that reality that you are creating for yourself, that you know now you are worthy of and you deserve. So we're going to take 4 very deep, slow, grounding breaths. And what these are meant to do are to, one, your first breath is for you to connect to the energy of the present, of the earth, of the moment. Feel how you feel in your body, in your mind, in your emotions, and just breathe into it and connect to it and ground it in the energy of the earth. So it doesn't feel overwhelming or all over the place. Then your second breath, I want you to really, really connect to your creative center. As you inhale, just take some loving light into that sacral chakra beneath the belly button and above the pelvic line, sending it a glowing orange aura of light. Okay? You want to focus on the sacral chakra on the second breath. The third one is for a quick visualization of you in your element. See yourself doing what you love to do, what you feel called to do, or the project that you are so excited about right now, but still questioning. See yourself doing it, see it manifest, and exhale out any doubts. Every exhale is a release of doubts, okay? Of low self-confidence, of undervaluing yourself, of not standing in your purpose. You're letting all of that go every time you exhale. And on your final breath, wait, my baby. On your final breath, you want to glow up. So you are going to take in all of the loving light and energy of your ancestral guides, because it's the ancestors that are kind of leading this session today. Okay. So let's take a deep breath in. And exhale out. Deep breath in. And out. Deep breath in. And out. Deep breath in. And out. Okay, I hope that helps you to ground really quickly. I call it radical energy shifting, okay? Where you just take a moment to really get your energy right. My chimes wanted to be a part of this, apparently. They just fell on my leg because I keep them under my table. So there's a little whimsical chime energy. Okay. So I feel like I started channeling the message before I started, and I really meant to channel the message now, but it's all good. Everything works out the way it's supposed to work out, and so there you have it. So sorry, I'm trying to get my camera to focus, and there we go. So pretty much I feel like the channeled messages was pretty much said. So, and that's really what I got. I'm really racking my brain like anything else, but I'm not hearing nothing. So I'm going to jump into your reading. Now, each of these decks are going to be helping you in a certain aspect of your creative life, your creative work. So I chose the Lightworkers Oracle. Well, I was drawn to it to see if there's anything overlooked we need to know now, like any gifts that you may have developed that you could use when it comes to your creativity, your artistic talents. I'll take one from that. And you know, maybe we're overlooking it. So let's find out. So we have initiation by water. And the heart transmission. So it does feel like there's some kind of, first of all, if you're drawn here, you have a very light and bright aura, like a lot of yellows and whites and pinks in your aura, very loving. You would do wonders with spiritually cleansing. When you cleanse using water, that is like so good for your energy. I'm also hearing initiation by water. You may have gone through a lot of experiences that were meant to build you and prepare you for your work in this world. So you have heart transmission, and I do know that there's something with the heart chakra that is very, very strong right now, and perhaps a huge part of the work you do. And what I'm hearing right now for you is remember your intent. That's what you might be overlooking. Why you do what you do. Why did you start doing what you do? Um, did it have an effect on you that elevated you? Did you feel like it drew love towards you, or did you enjoy spreading love? So also the guidance for the heart transmission says, and I like to read the Lightworkers book. Your heart is capable not only of giving and receiving love, but of connecting you to a great network of beings that resonate in the highest frequencies of divine love. Through your heart, you can receive information and guidance from networks of light that fill our universe. As you learn to open your heart to receiving these transmissions, your ability to work with group consciousness, which I do feel you are meant to work with, your ability to work with the group consciousness in a loving way increases. You shall affect humanity in a loving way, influencing the collective rather than allowing the lower frequencies of the collective to overwhelm you. So, your heart is your key to deciding where you offer your devotion. And when you offer devotion to the group consciousness that loves you unconditionally, your heart feels safe and loved. Okay, whether it's a living group or a group on the spirit plane. So you need to do things that nourish your truth and empower you to live. And you're going to attract in those that match your loving energy. Okay, so you may not realize you have a very strong connection to light energy in the universe, and you need to use that. It will help you network and pull in others who are connected to the same stream of light. And for the initiation by water, it says your spiritual path this lifetime involves you becoming a clear channel for spirit. We just talked about this, connecting to light energies. So this is something you are really gifted at doing, connecting to spirit. You are meant to communicate with higher guidance from the loving spiritual world. Your initiation by water will further open your receiving channels, dislodge lower vibrational material, and sensitize you to the subtle realms of light. This is like pretty much telling you the same thing. You're being open to a world of which you may have only dreamed. Such is its beauty, grace, and love. So, connecting to the energy of water, opening up your heart center, these two gifts you have connect you also very closely to energies of divine light. And at this time, they're telling you to access this gift, this ability to connect to the spirit realm, this ability to maybe some of your work that you do is channeled and you don't even realize that maybe it's through you connecting to spirits, light energies, ascended masters, deities, saints, buddhas, whatever, that also influences your work. Maybe your ancestors coming through. Whatever the case may be, your intent connects you to the proper light guides. So make sure you're connected to your intent, why you do what you do, and also embracing the fact that you have this ability to communicate with spirit through your art. Okay. So what else do we have for them? At the bottom of the deck, it says life path, which lets me know this is confirmation for you that if you are here, whatever career or lane in the creative arts you are in or you consider yourself to be in, it is a part of your life path. It is what you were meant to do here in this lifetime. So, if you've been doubting, if you've been questioning, like, am I supposed to be doing this? Is this my calling? Maybe I'm on the wrong path. Whatever artistic talent drew you here today, it is the one that you're meant to be doing for your life purpose. Wow. When you come understand this, you will ascend. Oh my God, you will ascend. Action, you would things with just the keys that you have already in your possession are going to really stand out. You're going to know how to open any door to any opportunity that you want. Karmic cleared. Once you are in your life purpose, that's the final sweep of karmic energy that needs to be cleared out. And ascension, the rainbow bridge. Like, you will be a universal light. You just have to step into that energy. Chimes are going again. So I take that as some kind of significance. Wait, they keep falling over. All right, there we go. Oh, it's me. I'm kicking them. I'm stepping on the material they're wrapped in. So that's what I got for you so far. Let's see what else we have. Let's do guides of the hidden realms. So let's see what question I had for this card. I don't remember. For this deck. All right, so we're going to take a look with this deck at where you are now in your career, or in your artistic pursuits. I also like the guidebook for this deck as well. In fact, every deck here I'm using, except for the tarot deck, I like to read what the author has written, but that's after I let in the channel message. So where are you right now in your career or your artistic pursuits? Where are you right now? Where is the collective right now? I wanted something to pop out, but okay, this is sticking out. A way out of the weeds. It says a clear way out. What? Multitasking. A clear way out, multitasking, and getting organized. That's where you are right now so far. I guess you have so much going on. You're trying to find your way out now of all of the overwhelm, of all of the responsibilities, all of the things that you're trying to do and manifest. All right. And enough for now and always. You are enough. Worthiness, faith in needs being met. My God, they are reading us for filth, my creative artists. So the first things I'm hearing, in the bottom of the deck caught my eye. It says, the mask we wear. And it speaks of self-expression, protection, authentic self. So maybe right now you are finally realizing that you're not 100% expressing your true self, that you've been protecting your authentic self. Maybe you're afraid of judgment of your creativity. You're afraid you're not good enough. Whatever the case may be, or you're not successful enough, or I don't know what it is, but there's something where you're not fully stepping into your gift, authenticity. And now that's where you are in your career. I guess you're noticing this and hopefully stepping into your creativity. Now we have a way out the weeds. Enough for now and always. This literally speaks of trying to do so much. Maybe because you want to prove that you are worthy. You want to prove you have value. You want to prove that you can do so many things. But Spirit is saying right now in your career, where you are is reassessing. Looking at the things that you want to do, that are calling to you, that called you to this reading, and letting go of the stuff that don't or did not. Also realizing where you sell yourself short and trusting that in certain opportunities, some that may come your way artistically or creatively that may not have an immediate handout in regards to finances, it says you have to have faith your needs are being met. So know that you'll be carried, you'll be taken care of. If you don't do artistic pursuits because you feel like, well, I need immediate money and this project takes time. This saying you have to have faith your needs are going to be met during that process because this is your calling. So things that come your way are meant for you, okay? They're either meant for you to decide this is worthy of my energy, this excites me, this calls to my highest purpose, or to decide, oh, this is just something I'm hoping to make some quick money off of, or I was hoping would bring me a whole lot of money quickly. I just said the same thing in two different ways. Anyway, y'all get my point. Okay. Make sure your intent is set. You know your worth, and know that you're enough. Like, you're worthy. You don't have to do a whole bunch of things. Like, you got so many things going on right now that now it's like some things are weeds. Some things are growing there that don't need to be there, that are in fact stifling the growth of the things you really want to do. So at this time in your career, you should be getting organized. You can multitask where it's balanced, but there has to be um it has to be worthy of your energy, whatever it is you're doing. And you have to know that as you focus on what you're passionate about, spirit's going to take care of you. You're going to be good. Opportunities are going to come your way that would keep you stable. And I mean that in a financial way. Okay? All right. I didn't feel called to the book. Yeah, I didn't need to go to it. All right. So let's keep it moving. What else did I want to know? What money path are you currently on with your current project? So if you have any project you're currently working on, or you're considering, or you have on the back burner, think about it now. I'm going to let you know, like, either it could be you that's in the way of it manifesting quickly, or they're going to let you know what you need to do to get that going, if anything at all. Okay. So we have the student, and Garden of Wealth. All right, so I'm already getting a message for Garden of Wealth, but I want to look more into the student. Let me move this over. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have mend the flow. So there's something about this project that you've already tried it before, or you've been disappointed in it, or it's just not giving right off jump. And for that reason, you're having some lack mindset. You're starting to feel like, or you felt like, and that's why it's on the back burner, this project is not going to bring in a lot of money. Or I've tried something like this before, it didn't work out. Or I've done this project before and it didn't work out. Whatever the case may be, until you mend that flow, you have to mend your lack mindset, because right under that is financial flow, abundant assembly, and seasons of wealth, which lets me know it is your time. You're in the cycle of, or you need to at least get into the energy of receiving. This is your season of, and your time to call in your wealth. And you have to start to understand that sometimes it may be seasonal. It may be a time for money to come in, a time for you to spend more, a time where money doesn't move. You just want to be in a place where no matter how the money is flowing, you're good, you're stable. Abundant assembly lets me know that many of you don't realize a collaborative project is the one that is going to be your big money maker. That you working together with someone else is going to bring in a lot of abundance. And yeah, put you right into the energy of financial flow. But right now, with Garden of Wealth, it does let me know you have to start to when it comes to whatever this project is that you're thinking of, you have to already see it as bringing you in wealth. You cannot see it as something that is like, oh, I put in this work, or down the line, it's going to bring in something. No, you have to see it as something that is already in bloom. All right, let me take a look at the student. Do you rely on students for this project? I just heard that for some of you, maybe you need a clientele or students. And that's why you have this lack fear mindset, because if you don't get the students in, you don't make an abundant amount of money. But I'm hearing that you just have to already visualize these students. You have to already call in their energy. You have to match their energy. So this card means prosperous preparation and embracing the lesson. The student is always wanting to expand her knowledge and her understanding of prosperity. The more willing she is to look for the lesson in each moment, the more ready she becomes for the immense wealth that is flowing her way. This card indicates that everything is happening for your highest good and to prepare you for the next level of abundance, okay? So even if you feel stress or worry or frustration around money in this moment, you're being asked to learn a great lesson that will help you expand into more abundance than ever before. Remember, there is no good money situation or bad money situation. There is only money and our perception of it. And even within any perceived struggle, there is the opportunity for growth. Right now, you're being called to drop the labels you've given to any financial situation in your life and instead take a curious approach. What lesson are you being asked to learn around money or abundance right now? How could this be happening for you? Is it possible that in the future you may look back at this moment with gratitude for what it catapulted you toward? Use your imagination, see things from a different angle, open yourself up to limitless possibilities. Become a student and allow the universe to help you grow into greater prosperity. So you are meant to learn from whatever this project is, from the situation. Maybe, like I said, it's a project you've done before, and now you're being encouraged to look at it again, with new energy, with new perspectives, and give it new life, new energy. See why it might have went a certain way before, or why you feel like it's going to go a certain way now, and learn from it. Okay, because prosperity is trying to come in for you towards this project. They're saying it's just you have to get into the right mindset to receive. Okay, so with Garden of Wealth, pretty much as I said, allow wealth to bloom in your life. There's no need to force the struggle. Struggle is not the source of your abundance. Hard work, stress, and strife do not equate value or worthiness of prosperity. This is what you were already being told over here. This concept of having to suffer in some way in order to receive the money you desire is only an illusion. So what they want you to do is to turn inward and nurture the things that come easily to you. Understand that the things that seem so simple are your natural gifts, and they do not come easily to everyone else. All right, you have to already see the worthiness and the wealth in what you have to offer. Okay. Lovingly tend to yourself and nourish your soul with love. Celebrate your natural strengths. Do not take them for granted. Do not trade them in for struggle in the name of money. Cultivate your inner garden of wealth by reveling in your soul's gifts. By focusing your energy on valuing and cultivating the things that come effortlessly to you, such as patience, creativity, or kindness, the illusion of struggling in order to unlock abundance will fall away. And from this space of tenderness for yourself, wealth grows and attracts more prosperity than you could have imagined. So I hope that made sense. Okay. Heal, nurture your relationship with money at this time. It wants to come in. You simply have to understand the lessons that you were taught in the past when it comes to this project, and realize that it's not going to repeat. Already see it attracting in wealth for you, and see those that are going to be consumers of what you have to offer, and you're gonna soar. I hope this mic is picking me up good. I'm sorry. I've been so concerned because I did a whole session where my mic died out. in the midst of the session, and I had no idea till I uploaded, yo. I edited it and everything and didn't realize that towards the end of the session, my sound was out. Because I guess you glaze through it and you go like, all right, everything seems good. Well, that's what I did. All right, so let me see. What's coming next for you when it comes to your creativity? Projects coming in, anything money-wise shifting? And then what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to give you a more personalized look at things. Wow, well, this is lovely to see. And allow you to have a more personalized read. So this is the High Priestess reverse with the Four of Wands. What's coming in next for you when it comes to your creativity? What's at the bottom here? All right, we got the Seven of Wands reversed. So what you don't see is that you can't give up. Whatever it is you want to do, this Seven of Wands reverse is letting me know that you might deal with people telling you you can't. You might deal with people who are like, just don't believe in you. You might deal with people who tell you like, you know, stop doing the arts. It's not a real job. I heard that bullshit before. Didn't listen to it. And yeah. You are going to need to stand your ground, and you might feel at times like giving up, like I just don't want to do this anymore. Maybe just feeling like you have so many other responsibilities, you don't have time to dedicate to your creativity. If that is what the problem is, that is a shame, because creativity is a major healer, not just for yourself but also for those you share it with, whether you realize it or not. Which you can produce and present creatively inspires and motivates others, and can also in some cases shift people's realities and change their whole vibration and energy and outlook on things. So the High Priestess is here reverse, and it's letting me know her back is turned anyway. But with the reverse, it really lets me know that what's next for you is just being guided. It's like, it's just, you're just going to be led to what is next. And whatever it is, because we're not getting full clarity, it's going to bring stability. This Four of Wands here, it's going to bring success. It's going to bring stability. Maybe some of you, if you've been wanting to move, it's going to give you that ability to purchase a new home, put an investment on someplace new. But they're not saying everything. They're like, we told you what you need to shift. We told you what you need to do. We told you, you know, how to step into your calling more fully. We're letting you know what the end game's going to be, but we're not going to tell you the road there. And we will let you know that the road may be a little bumpy at times, where you may be feeling like all the odds are against me. I don't think that I can do this. But put it under there. It's your life path. You can do it. You will do it. You've gotten through many other disappointments in regards to this already. You've already had moments where you were like, oh. So that's all past. Yeah. We have Knight of Wands. You're going after what it is you want, what it is you deserve. You're going to know your worth. And that's what's next for you, is just wherever you go, just bringing your energy and shifting the vibe. Wherever your artistic or creative thoughts, talents, projects take place, people are going to come and gather because they know that you are passionate about what you do. And that is going to be your key, is your passion. All right. Yeah, things are going to shift. Maybe you're feeling like you're at the bottom of the Wheel of Fortune right now. That's about to change the moment you get the full message of this session and are open to receive. So I'm going to allow you to choose a number, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Yes, 1, 2, 3, or 4. And I am going to pull. Wow, the deck I'm going to use done flipped over. Like, hello. So the deck I'm going to use is over here to the side. Okay. And I don't remember where I put that. That'll go there for now. So let me move these out of the way. Okay. And I'm going to put a crystal for each deck. I had them selected already. And I'm not really sure what the question is here. I feel like they just want to give you each some individualized encouragement. Like, you know, where you're headed, what's next, what's coming in. So this deck here is pretty artsy. I like it. It's creative based artwork. So I think it'll fit. It fits perfect for this session. Look at me. I like everything to be perfect. That was upside down. Like it matters. Okay, matters for me. All right, guys. So we got 4 choices here. You may be drawn by number or by crystal. Crystal number 1 is the tiger's eye. Crystal number 2 is citrine. Crystal number 3 is this blue agate. I like to call it the evil eye agate because it looks like a big eyeball. Well, to me it does, whatever. And this amethyst crystal. I don't know, I didn't feel like the beauty of that purple was being picked up well. But anyway, those are your 4 choices. Make your choice while I shuffle. No, I'm probably not going to do chapters because a lot of times when you're drawn to a channel message, every pile pertains to the entire collective. But the one you choose is your main message. Okay? Each of these I'm going to pull 4 cards. If you were drawn, my creative being, to number 1, Tiger's Eye. There's something about your eyes. It's like they keep saying it has an eye for art or maybe colors. Maybe you have a really keen sense of color schemes, of set design, of styling, interior decorating. It's just something with you with having a really good eye for colors. I'm also hearing you may have some fears of pursuing your art, your creative art, whatever your gift is. Maybe there's a fear that financially you won't be covered. The tiger's eye crystal is letting me know that you will be covered. There's something about focusing on your artistic pursuits that's going to take some focus, some of your time, my ones. And in that time, opportunities will show up if you have faith and you trust. That'll keep you afloat while you focus on your artistic pursuits. Okay? What else do you need to know? 7 of Wands coming through reverse. You are that person that they are talking to when they said you may find opposition. You may find people who don't believe in what you can do. Ace of Swords coming through to let me know this is truth. This is fact. There are going to be a lot of people who may be naysayers, who may be maybe even in your mind. I'm hearing from many of you. It's like your mind causes the fog. Your mind tells you these lies that you're not good enough, that you can't do it. For some of you, it may be physical people, but for many of you, I'm hearing this is in your head. All right. 2 of Pentacles reverse. You also have a lot on your plate that you feel like you are struggling to juggle at this time. My ones. And you have the Tower reversed. So, you guys might see this coming already, but if you have like some kind of 9-to-5 job position that you don't really like, you ain't been really feeling, and it's getting in the way of your artistic pursuits or stunting your what's the word, like just blocking your creativity or whatever. you're going to end up either leaving that job or getting fired. Now, I'm saying that in the sense that getting fired may be a good thing in this point. You can not only file for not self-employment, for unemployment, and in the process still be working on your artistic pursuits, because there's something you're supposed to be doing creatively that you've been lying to yourself, telling yourself it's not going to go nowhere, it's not going to do anything, or listening to others who are telling you that, and for that reason you've been trying to juggle something that you felt could make ends meet, but you're going to discover that that's in the way and it was a temporary fix so that you could have some kind of unemployment income as you pursue your art goals. So I got for you, my tiger's eyes. Hope that resonated in some way or will work out for you. Okay. If you are drawn to the citrine. My citrines, the first thing I'm hearing for you is get your intent grounded again. Maybe when you first started pursuing your creative pursuits, you knew why you were doing it. You knew what you wanted out of it. You knew what you wanted to offer with it. Now it feels like maybe you're just focused on money, and that's getting in the way, okay, of the money coming in. Because when you're focused on the money, and you're not focused in a positive way, which is like, I'm focused on the money that keeps coming in. You're focused on the money that ain't showing up, or that you're not seeing, or that you're hoping will come in, but not really sure will. That is messing up your money that wants to come in. With citrine here, I do know what you do makes a lot of people happy, brings a lot of joy to people, may even be healing in an extent, to an extent. And you can become very prosperous from it. But as long as you're in it for that reason, I feel like this is my group who will have an issue with money unless their intention is pure. All right. What else we got for you, my twos? You have Knight of Cups. Yeah. A lot of people are happy, and you make a lot of people happy with what you bring to the table. Whatever you do creatively or artistically, there's a lot of love for you for it that's going to show up. Maybe if you haven't been noticing it, it's going to make itself noticeable, and very loyal. We have Four of Swords reversed. So there is something you've been healing from, or needing rest from. Okay, let me get some more clarity. We have the Hierophant. You are a spiritual worker. You are, whatever it is you're doing, I feel like it's healing in a way. People look for you. They love to see you live. Maybe you have a podcast. Maybe you post up things that inspire people, open up their minds. Maybe you do prayer work, Reiki, whatever it is you do, people look for you. You have a lot of love for you, but you have to make sure you don't get overwhelmed and drained. When you really love and you're passionate about something, you can put so much of your energy into it that you forget to reserve some, or to reboot and recharge. Right, Ace of Cups reverse. So you are healing from something where it felt like false love and admiration. Maybe you had a lot of people who would pour into you, hoping to get some of what you got. It's like you offer a lot, and it just feels like people come to take, but they're not sincere with their love. You've had to heal from this. You've had to recognize this. Now you're in a more spiritual place, and you have what feels like more of your soul tribe coming in. That this hopefully will not affect you moving forward. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Wands, sorry, reversed. It lets me know that you've had a lot of people wanting to compete with you. Whenever I see the Five of Wands reverse, it warns me of you stepping outside of competitive energy, petty energy. So I do feel for my twos, you may have had people who didn't want to see you blow up, in a sense. Maybe those were the people who were falsely admiring you, trying to pretend to love you so much, wanting to be in your energy, only for you to find out they just wanted to deplete you of your energy. Now you have more better connections coming in. You are being sought after. I really keep hearing that. And what you don't see is that competitive energy, people are still going to want to compete with you. But it's all good because you attract in joy and happiness and goodness and prosperity. And as long as you stay focused on why you are doing what you do, the competitors who are only doing it for like recognition and money are going to fall to the wayside. Okay? That's what I got for you, my citrines. Okay, my blue agate evil eye. Evil eyes just means that you're being very protected from those that may be trying to send you nasty energy, intentionally or unintentionally. This is also my crystal I use for the throat chakra. So I do feel there's something you do creatively that uses your voice. Maybe you sing, maybe you do spoken word, poetry, maybe you rap. You could also just be an inspirational or motivational speaker, but I know that your throat chakra is very important. And if you don't use it in your creative work, then there is a need for you to speak up in regards to some aspect of your creativity. Okay? What else we got for my blue agates? We have the Four of Wands. All right. Some kind of marriage, some kind of stability headed your way. What else we got with that? The King of Wands reverse. So my threes, my blue agates, you may be looking for marriage, for stability, for love. Right now, though, it does feel like you might have looked for it in the wrong place for a hot second. He is reverse King of Wands, so it lets me know you might have had a masculine in your energy. And this could be a woman with a masculine energy, make it fit for what you prefer. But this person has masculine energy. They don't want to do the things that they have to do to make things happen. They like things to be served to them on a silver platter without them having to do much work for it. But this person can also be kind of a player. So beware of that. Okay. Also make sure when it comes to yourself that you don't model that energy of not wanting to put in work and go after certain goals and stuff, just wanting everything to just fall into your lap. Yes, you can want that. You can ask that of the universe, but at the same time, there's a masculine energy here, meaning action. Things need to be done. You need to do certain things to make certain things happen. You need a catalyst. Okay. My blue agates, you got the Queen of Swords. So you was not playing. It does feel like this Wands energy, you've given it your back. You're not dealing with that. You are, however, open to speaking your truth. Some of you here may also be visual artists. Maybe what you want to say comes out in your art. That's what I'm hearing. And the Ace of Wands reversed. Well, there's proof of the visual arts. Okay. So you might have been disappointed a lot in the past by opportunities that look like they were going to jump off. And only to find that they didn't offer you the stability you wanted. What I'm hearing for you, my threes, my blue agates, is there are certain opportunities you need to go after yourself. Maybe for a while you were really focused on a relationship or something. Your focus isn't really there anymore. Your focus now is on your craft. Maybe you have someone new or someone new is it's about to show up. I do see you getting some stability when it comes to love for you. Maybe that's something you've been worrying about. I do see stability coming in that area, but I'm also seeing what you have to say being very important. Being clear with how you communicate is going to be very important for you at this time. And trying not to focus on the past where certain opportunities disappointed you, weren't what you thought they were going to be. I do see you not going after things that make you passionate, that you are passionate about, and that could be in the way of your stability. Um, yeah, it's like not really pushing, not having that determination to go after the major opportunities that you seek. Maybe you don't see your full worth. What's at the bottom? The death card. So what you don't see is there's a huge transformation about to take place for you. Um, you're gonna go from what feels like not being heard to being heard. Um, if you put your feelings and emotions and your thoughts into your art, like as a visual artist, it's going to be seen. You're going to be pushed more to get your work out there, is what I'm hearing for this pal. You're going to be pushed more to get your work out there, to show what you are passionate about, what you love doing. Um, I do feel like you're going to be someone who, whoever you end up with is going, if you're not in a partnership already, is going to be someone who's in the same line of work, who has the same love for what you do that you do. Maybe they do the same thing. Not going to be someone you influence, like, oh, I taught them this and now they're into it. No, someone who's going to come to the table with their own level of skill and into the same stuff you're into. All right. That's what's coming your way. It's going to be some stability there. Maybe together your incomes are going to be um, more um, more reliable and stable. If you're already in a relationship, I see it getting new stability, like a stronger foundation. The more you go after and pursue the opportunities you truly want and not settle for no bull. Yeah, that's what I got for you, my blue agates. I hope that resonated for you. And lastly, I have those that were drawn to this pretty purple amethyst. It's a very deep purple. Lets me know you are very, very, very connected to the divine. Maybe you are a teacher. Yoga, I'm hearing. Maybe a priestess, a priest. Very connected to divine energy. You may even be an intuit, prayer warrior. Okay. Well, cards already coming out for you. 7 of Pentacles. So there's something about your connection to spirit, to the divine, that has a lot to do with whatever your creative project or pursuit is. It's about to bear fruit. It's something you've been working on for quite some time. And it does feel like you might have put your energy towards several different projects. But there's one that is about to really show you, like, I'm the one you should put all your energy into. They're all going to bear some fruit because it does feel like you've been giving your time and your energy to them all. But I'm also hearing there's one that's going to shine as this is where you need to focus. I'm also hearing you need to relax, my amethyst, and really spend more time doing spiritual work and allow the universe to work for you. She gives me the energy of leisure, of comfort, of relaxing, not stressing, not pushing, not overwatering, just enough, for something to grow. And I'm hearing that the same is needed for you. Don't do so much. You mess around with a plant too much, you can end up damaging it. You have to just give it what it needs and back off, okay? What else am I hearing for you? We have the 7 of Cups reversed. So remember I said you had a whole lot of things you were pouring into? You're scared to choose. With it coming through in reverse, it's letting me know you have many options, but there's a fear of making a wrong choice. That you're going to focus your energy on one and it's not going to be the right one. And Spirit wants you to know that you just need to make a choice. The one you put all your energy towards, is going to be the right one because it's going to call to your passions. You're not going to want to choose something that you're not going to want to spend your energy on. So whatever you choose is going to be something you love. Just choose. Okay. Um, Ace of Pentacles. So there you have it. You make your choice and prosperity comes in. Big time opportunity. This offer is like going to set you in a whole different financial bracket. I feel like some of you are going to get a contract that's going to end up being annual or monthly, even for some of you. Some of you are going to get a huge like grant or reward. Just here's something, and it's going to propel your career. There's some kind of recognition coming in, some kind of offer for what you do. After you choose where you're going to focus your energy. And we have the moon reversed. So it just confirms for me, this pile is very intuitive. You have to make sure you're listening to your intuitive hits, not ignoring them. They're going to help you in choosing and guide you in the right direction. You do have some emotions that you may have suppressed. Maybe there are some things that cause you to fear choosing, cause you to fear focusing your energy in one direction. It could be similar to another pile where they felt like they had to do a whole bunch of things just to stay afloat. This is giving me that same energy, but I feel like you guys have gotten to a point where you realize, I don't want to do all of that. I want to hone in on one thing and I want to see it through to fruition. Okay, let's get more clarity really quick. Page of Swords. Yeah. This pile here, I also feel like you're a truth teller. You're somebody who is going to speak the truth, who comes with the truth. You may be a writer, intuitive guide, a therapist, a creative, I wanted to say a creative therapy, but I meant to say like more physical therapy, like, or like, well, creative therapy, like art therapy, dance therapy, right? Something like that. But there's something about honesty with you. And you have to be true to what it is you really want to do. I feel like making lists helps you make decisions. So make lists. What's the good and bad of these choices? Um, wow. So some of you, I'm really seeing travel or relocation to do your work. Yeah. People didn't see you before. They're going to see you very soon. Maybe you've been doing some things under the radar or that people can't fully understand and comprehend. There's something that's about to shift, like you're going to be seen, is what I'm hearing. All right, bottom of the deck for you is the Knight of Wands. So, yeah, you want to choose because right now, maybe your energy is all over the place. It seems like you're flighty. Like you're doing one thing today, you're not doing it tomorrow. You're doing this today, you're not doing it tomorrow. Okay, you need to link up with the thing that you feel most called to, that feels like your soul mate calling of what you should be doing. That's when you'll see the scales balance and you'll start to be reciprocated what you are worth. But you also have to know your worth. Four of Pentacles reverse lets me know that you struggle sometimes to see your value. And when you do get something, you cling to it. So your group, this group here, I feel like you are so close with the divine. Why aren't you trusting? It's like you feel like when you get financial prosperity, you have to hold on tight because you don't know when it's going to come again. You don't know, it feels like it just slips through your fingers whenever you get a lot of money. In fact, getting a large sum of money may bring fear to this group here because you feel like, I'm going to get excited for what? Something that's not going to last. And you have to know that it is going to last. You just have to really hone in on your match, what you are really truly feeling called to do, and focus your energy there. All right. See it through to its fruition till it grows. Okay. Don't give yourself a flighty energy where it feels like you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing this, you're doing that, because that's not only going to confuse people you might want as clients or as students, it's also going to confuse you, and it's going to confuse the universe. Like, what does Amethyst want? Okay. Connect to spirit, meditate, visualize. That's going to help you hone in on exactly what you feel called to do. It's going to be the first thing that always comes to your mind. That thing that when you wake up in the morning, if you could do it and you don't care if you're getting paid or not, that's the thing. That's the thing you're supposed to be doing. That thing you would do every day and feel happy and excited about doing, whether you were getting paid or not. And when you can find that, when you can hone in on that, and you focus your energy on that, you're going to see it grow. You're going to see the offers come in. That's what I got for you guys. I hope that this session for my creative artists resonated. I hope it helped you feel grounded and inspired. And let's breathe together to close this out. 4 deep grounding breaths. Taking a deep breath through your nose this time in gratitude. Exhale, letting go of any leftover worries and stress. That reading just made you feel so secure and grounded. Breathe in. Yes, grateful for this breath, this air I breathe. Exhale, letting go of any doubts that are trying to linger. You got this. We got this. Take a breath in. Feeling one with divine energy all around you, encouraging you, holding you up. Exhale. No negative energy may be stored here. Take one more deep breath in. Knowing you are worthy. Knowing you are enough. Exhale. And let go of any fears. Let your fears be your motivators. Turn your fears into excitement. And that is all for today. I'm sending y'all so much light and love on your journey, my creative arts light workers. May you have an abundance of inspiration come through to you now, as well as prosperity and love, peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a creative artist and light worker in this family of light. Until next time, I love you guys so much for your support. I hope to meet you all in an upcoming workshop or through a personal reading session. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.